Oyitawo wano. Tuteeka weight naye ku ntebe. Oyitawo wano. Tegala kukyusa linnya. Tuteeka weight naye ku ntebe. Wano. Kukyusa linnya. Tuteeka weight naye ku ntebe. Wano. Kukyusa linnya. Tuteeka weight naye ku ntebe. Kukyusa linnya.
What's up?
Yes, greetings from this side. I hope everyone is fine. We are just giving it like 3 minutes for others to join us such that we leave no one behind. So in the meantime, I would request you to mute your microphone. Then when greetings from this side, I hope everyone is fine. We are just giving it like 3 minutes for others to join us such that we leave no one behind. So in the meantime, I will
Yeah, I'm not coming. Hello.
Okay, for those who are just joining in, we had agreed to give some people a little bit about up to 2 minutes, such that we start at the same time. So you can feel free to text in the chat your name and which school you come from and the country where you're representing, such that we can get to know each other.
Hello.
So good afternoon. Sorry, let me. It's nice to meet you, all of you, and I welcome you to this session. This is the first cohort of 40 days coding, and I'm going to be just telling you about the program, which is going to be happening across Africa, and we are going to be empowering over 10,000 children. So it's going to be happening 1 week per cohort, and maybe we shall share more at the end. But you are very, very lucky that you're the first cohort for this initiative. Basically, I want to first take this opportunity to thank your parents who have enabled you to access this workshop, so you can gain skills to co-create and be innovative, and also be able to compete on the market with other continents. So just to confirm, am I audible enough? If I'm breaking, then you just text in the chat. At this point here, let me share my screen once again, so I left it. So this is, we are going to be empowering you with Scratch coding skills, and this is part of the creative computing programs that we have. I represent Makerere Innovation Society, which is a network of innovators in primary schools, secondary schools, tertiary institutions, non-profit organizations, community-based organizations in Africa, with the aim of shaping the future of children and the youth. And today we are celebrating, this year we shall be celebrating 3 years of existence and having empowered thousands of children and youth already into the innovation world. We have been having sessions with different programs, but we really feel like Scratch is an important tool, and we have partnered with the Scratch Foundation to enable, to empower many children and under this initiative. So we have like 5 initiatives which are happening this year. And one of them is this one, which is your initiative is under the 40 days coding. And under 40 days coding, we have 5 weeks, and each week we train a different group of people. So we selected up to 80 children for this cohort from different parts of the country, from different parts of Africa. And we shall be sharing with you the WhatsApp group link for you to network with each other and other cohorts which will come after you people. My name is Solomon Bwire, and I work under Makerere Innovation Society as a trainer and also as a leader. And we have a lot of people who have managed to, who are on the committee of this program, and they have managed to, we want to thank them for having managed to bring this together. So without wasting much time, I would like to give a chance to recognize the presence of the members of the committee to take 1 minute to introduce themselves. And I'm also going to, after the members of the committee introducing, I will need maybe one lady, one girl, one boy from each country to also introduce themselves. We shall be giving you one minute to give us your aspirations, and maybe if you're ready to tell us what you expect from this workshop and what you want to learn, then it will be good. The rest you will just text in the chat. We can't give everyone the chance to talk, but you will get a chance to talk at the end of the workshop on Sunday or on Saturday. For now, I only want one boy representative and one girl representative from the countries which have managed to join us, and others also, we have facing challenges. Other countries are in a different time zone, so some of them may join us late, but we shall be happy to connect with. So Daniel has, okay. So let's first give a chance to Rogers. Rogers is, he will introduce himself, but he's a part of the organizing committee of this cohort. After Rogers, we shall have Gladys. Gladys, you can be preparing, and then Claire.
Thank you very much. I don't know whether I'm able to be heard. Thank you very much for the introduction. I want to welcome each and everyone who has joined this particular program. Programming is very important. It builds creativity within us. And I would really want to thank all the parents who have organized, who have enrolled their learners or their children for this program. I'm called Rogers Mukalere. I'm a teacher of ICT. I'm the National Coordinator for the ICT Teachers Association in Uganda. I also the team leader Shareability Uganda and e-learning website. And I'm very excited to be part of this program, and I'll be mobilizing more learners to be part of this. I want to welcome everyone. Thank you very much for organizing.
Thank you very much, Rogers. So at this point here, I'm going to give a chance to Gladys. Gladys, if you're ready, please take your moment before we start.
Okay. So, hello everyone. How are you? I'm Gladys Netseka. I'm part of the Makere Innovation Society, and I'm a telecommunications engineer. I'm glad to be part of this program, and I believe that we are going to help children to move further. I believe that we are going to help children to move further and to grow bigger with technology. So we expect to interact a lot and to learn a lot from this program. Thank you so much. I'm Gladys Netseka, part of the Makere Innovation Society.
Thank you very much, Gladys. So let's have Claire. Claire, if you're around, please take a moment and introduce yourself to the... Claire, if you're around, please introduce yourself. If you're not around, then we shall give you a chance at the end. Okay, so Claire's network is not okay. So let's give a chance to, if you want to speak, we are going to start with, do we have anyone? Let's start with Daniel. You introduce yourself. We want 2 representatives from each country. So if you want to speak, you just raise up your hand, and then you tell us what you want to learn from this workshop. So Daniel, please go ahead. Daniel, do you want to say, Daniel Sentongo, if you want to say something, please go ahead. Let's get someone else coming.
Hi people, I'm Daniel Sentongo from Green Hill Primary School, Buat.
All right, nice meeting you. What do you expect to learn from this workshop?
How to create games.
How to create games. Nice. That's really nice, and you're going to learn exactly that. So let's have someone else. Let's have, okay, if you want to speak, you just raise up your hand. So at this moment, I'm going to give a chance to Mohammed. Mohammed, then.
Hello, teacher. My name is Mohammed Hassan. I learned from Huda Springs Academy and Memorization Center. I was
Mohammed, please go ahead. We can't hear. If your network is disturbing, then you can text in the chat.
My name is Mohammed Hassan. I learned from Huda Springs. I would draw cartoons and create.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're going to really learn all what you're expecting and more with the programs you're going to be having to follow up this work. So let's have Mary Consolat.
Hi, my name is Mary. I got to St. Maria Primary School. I want to learn how to create games and share them with my friends.
Nice. Let's have the next person. That is, let's have Job Trust coming next.
Hello everyone. Job Priest. Basically, I'm here to learn how to create games and cartoons as any economic life can be, because in creating games, I think of creating something that can enable life in leisure so that I can gain as well. And my friends, that's it. Okay.
All right, that's nice. Let's have Ali. You can also tell us which country you're from. Sorry, I forgot to remind the previous speakers, but the next person, you tell us which country and.
Yes, my name is Ali and I am from Epitome School. And I should learn animation.
Nice. Which country are you from?
I am from Uganda.
Uganda. Okay, nice. Let's have someone, the next person.
My name is Christian. Yes, I'm from Uganda, and I would like to learn how to code, how to build up all that stuff, and I'm really interested in learning. So thanks for this opportunity.
All right, nice. You're much welcome. Do we have anyone from West Africa? To this cohort, we also admitted people from West Africa. Let's have someone from West Africa, someone from South Africa to also say something. And I'll also give a chance to Gilbert, who wants to say something. So Gilbert, you can go next. And if we have anyone, if someone from South Africa has already joined us, or maybe from West Africa or another region, then you can also take a chance. So Gilbert, you want to say something?
Yes. I'm Shayla Sache Nanyanga.
Yes, Shayla, Please go ahead and tell us.
Uganda, Ndeje Senior Secondary School, the rest of the activity.
All right, you're
Yes.
welcome.
Pardon?
You're welcome, you're welcome. What do you really want to learn from this workshop?
Making games.
Making games, nice.
Making games.
All right, that's nice.
That's
okay. Okay, nice. So the rest you can, we are still getting more people to join us. So I want to start maybe in the next 2 minutes. So let's have one more person introducing.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead. We are giving a chance to
Pardon?
one gentleman and one lady
Yes.
to introduce us as we wait for others to join us. So we start. You go ahead, please. Pius, is it you speaking?
Yes, my name is Percy Swift. I come from Uganda, district Kampala, and I'm in Kagoma. I'm in Form 5. I'm in Form 5 at St. Thomas of Aquinas, Tinjakalori, Kawempe.
All right.
Yeah, I'm glad that I'm in this lesson right now. I'm in this workshop.
You're welcome.
Now, the reason as to why I've attended this workshop is that I want to do so many things. I want to learn so many things, especially encrypting data. I would like to encrypt data, how to learn. I would like to learn how to encrypt data. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Let's have girls. Where are girls? Girls are always active. Let me give a chance to 2 girls to introduce. Then when the number reaches 50, we can start. Okay, I can see Laura. Laura, please go ahead and say something.
Yeah, hello.
Raise your hand.
I'm Laura from Cavalry Trinity College. Yeah, and I was in my Form 6. And I'm hoping to learn a lot from this, especially making games. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, Laura. So let's now, I think we can start if there's no one else who wants to speak. Okay, let's give a chance to one more person. Can see people are still joining. Okay, the rest, if you're not speaking,
Excuse me, moderator. Excuse me, moderator. We are getting feedback from those people making noise. I request that you mute everyone and you just unmute that one who has raised the arm. But we are not learning because of some people making a lot of noise in the background. May you please mute everyone? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me do that. Yeah, that's done. So let's proceed now. Let me share my screen. The rest you can just type in the chat. Yes, Ali. Yes, we are going to start scratch. The rest you just type in the chat your name, your school, and which country. Then we also your aspirations for. Sorry, since we are working from home here in Kampala, the network is not okay at home. That's why I may be breaking, but I would like you to stay with us. So someone is asking, are we going to learn for 40 days or up to? We are learning up to 10 July. So 40 days, we mean we are going to be empowering other children. So every cohort, every group learns for 1 week. Then we give a chance to, there are many children who applied, but we selected a small group that we can support. So the next week it will be another group which is going to be training. So for you, you are ending on you're ending on tennis. But after tennis, we shall connect you to more learning support with different topics. So you will be continuing, but upgrading as others will be starting afresh or maybe doing the beginner sessions as you do the advanced sessions using Scratch and machine learning and artificial intelligence and all other programs that we are going to be having. So just to continue, we empower. I was saying that we have empowered 15,000 children, 700 teachers. We have also, we are working with 23 primary schools, 37 secondary schools, and tertiary institutions, universities. We are working with 14 universities. Then we are working with NGOs, these statistical scholars, and women and girls who didn't get a chance to get formal education, underprivileged people. We empower teachers and others. So how we teach them, we have school innovation clubs in schools. And we have for us, we have 2 minutes coding sessions in taxis and buses. We have plugged coding sessions with children, and we have competitions. We are going to be having, one of it is Africa Code Week. We have East Africa Innovator of the Month. So after, you're also going to get a chance to compete in the African Innovator of the month of July. So we shall tell you how to do this after training you. We have Creative Child magazines, which are in 4 languages, international languages. We have unplugged playful activities, cards, and also regular TV sessions. So these are the home visits. We send tutors to homes of people. These are the school visits. We have clubs in school. Then we have competitions. We always have on our website the winning teams or the winning individuals appearing there. Then we have the magazines there. So I'm trying to hurry because we are late, but we shall be sharing with you. We have cards, playing cards for Scratch, which we shall share with you. Okay, now let's start with Scratch. I'm just going to show you, today we are going to be doing introductions. So let me just share. Let me share a link. I want you to follow that. We sent you the link via email or on your, for those of you who didn't get, sent you admission acceptance letters, then let me share. For those of you who didn't receive the acceptance letters, you can use that link to install. So you go to that website. Let me share the screen and I show you what you will see. So when you click on that link, you're going to come to this session or this page, which has, so sorry, don't first wait. Let me share with you another one which has downloads. So the rest of you mute mute yourselves. I don't want to be. All right. So You follow that link I've just shared. We are going to, so we are going to, today we are going to end at 5 p.m. EAT. So we have like, I beg your pardon. It's having HTTP because it is HTTPS because it's a secure connection. So it's a website, it's a web link. So it when you click it, you're going to be, whether you're using your phone or your computer, you're going to be able to access the platform. Sorry, so if someone is, I'm going to try to be muting everyone, but I advise everyone to unmute themselves and speak when I tell you to speak. So everyone, go to that link that I've shared in the chat, and let's do this very fast and we get started. We want to have fun, and we can't have fun when we are not coding, when we're not making games. So when you come to this site, you're going to see that is scratch.mit.edu/download, and let it just load, then I show you. So you're going to see the first part here says install. If you're using a Windows computer, you click where there is Windows here, then the Windows software will come here and you come to direct download, then click on direct download here. Then if you're using Mac OS, then you click on, if you're using a laptop, which is Apple, then you click on Apple. If you're using a Chrome, you click on Chrome. And if you're using a phone that uses Android, you click on Android here, and then you click on Get It on Play Store. But if you have a challenge for now, if you don't want to install, you can also use Scratch without installing it on your device by just clicking on Create. When you click here, Create, if you're seeing my screen, when I click Create here, you can always interrupt me if you're not hearing me or if you're not seeing what I'm trying to show. So if you click on Create, you can be able to access the same software we're going to be using. So you can either install or just click on Create. So when you click on Create, this is what you're going to see. So let me give everyone something like 1 minute or 2 minutes. So if you have a challenge installing, you can just type in the chat. Let me also share with you the link to the WhatsApp group before I forget, as we are still installing. We shall be guiding you. Those who will fail to install, don't worry. We shall be guiding you via WhatsApp how to install it. And if you can't install the app from your phone, then we shall send you the APK or the file via WhatsApp. So right now, let me just get for you the link to the WhatsApp group. So we have created a WhatsApp group, and here is a link, the link for you to join after this. So what if I say join Scratch? Yeah, we shall teach you how to join Scratch later by creating an account. But if you're ready, you can join. But when you want to access this platform, you just click create. For now, we are going to guide you how to open up accounts with Scratch, and you can each game, each app you make, everyone in the world can be able to see it. So we shall show you how to do it and how to share them. Okay, someone says, I have downloaded Scratch in my phone. That's perfect if you've done that. So Ali, can you just show us how it looks like on your phone? All right, nice. We shall also give you the Scratch 303, this version of Scratch at a later age. or by the end of today. Okay, if you're done, if you're finished installing, you just type in the chat done, then we can proceed. So someone raising up your hand, you can please just speak up and let's hear what you say. I can see Adrian. Adrian, you want to say something? Please go ahead.
Teacher,
If
which
you're finished installing.
Which Scratch app
Yes,
should we
Adrian?
download?
You download Sprite 3.0. When you follow, let me share the link once again. If you don't want to install, I also showed you how to just go ahead and sorry. So let me share in the chat. Everyone who finishes, you just type in the chat and so we can proceed. I'm not seeing the create option. Okay. Okay, so let me show you. So now, for those of you who are asking, okay, so Mohammed says his internet went off. So let me share the link again. Okay, now, when you follow that link that I've shared with you in the chat, you're going to come to this site. This is how it looks like, whether on phone or on the computer. And if you want to just program or to code without installing, you click here on create. Create is after this Scratch. After Scratch, you're going to see create. Then if you want to install on your Windows computer, you can click on Windows here. Then you're going to see, when I click on Windows, I see direct download will come here. Then I just install on my Windows. Then if I have an Apple computer, I click on Mac OS. Then I click on direct download. Then it is going to download install on my computer. Then if you have, I don't think anyone is using Chrome OS, but if you have, then you click on Chrome OS. Then still you click on get it on Play Store. Then if you are using a phone, you click on Android and then click on get it on Play Store. If you're using your phone, it will just go directly to Play Store and you will see it. But if your phone, for this application on phones, it supports somehow phones or which are newer, which are not were not produced later than 2018. So if your phone doesn't allow, then just click on create. Click create here. Then we shall code using the online version, and we shall give you the app. We shall send you the app via WhatsApp today. So I think if everyone is done, you can always text in the chat. Me, I want to just proceed so we don't waste much time. We want to at least make a game today. Can I fit also on App Store? Yes, please. You can go to App Store and search for it. You will be able to see it. Well, still can't see the create option after Scratch. There is ideas. Okay, if your device is not compatible, just click on create, then we shall send you the app via WhatsApp to install after this session. Yeah, it can work on a laptop without BlueStacks. You don't need to put BlueStacks. It works on a computer. Just click, follow the instructions I sent you, and it will be able to install directly on your computer. So someone is requesting I reshare, so I've shared. Now, where is the create button? Let me show you again the create button. So when you go to that link, so I don't know whether you're seeing, whether you're using your phone you're going to see Scratch. When you follow that link that I've shared with you, you see Scratch, create, explore, ideas. So if you're not seeing it, try to scroll. And if you're not still seeing, let me share now the link which just takes you directly to create. So let me use, I think this is going to be even easier. So let me share the link so we can start. If I'm speaking too fast, please just tell me so I can reduce, slow down. So because we have people of different age group here, so I request that we go slow for all of us who are here, such that we don't leave anyone behind. It's only after these sessions that we're going to group you according to your age, so we can now follow the speeds according to your age. So you can follow the last link I've shared. It's going to take you to the create. If it doesn't allow on your phone or on your device, you just use that and we create for now. Now, if you get a challenge, just text in the chat, but for now I want to proceed. And so this Scratch is a platform, or we can say a software, or we can say Scratch is a programming language. When I say programming, I want to say we always see apps. Most of you, I'm very sure all of you have used smartphones, and you always see apps on the phone, and you wonder who makes these apps. You always see games. We play games. Temple Run was my favorite when I was still young. And we play these games, but we don't know how they are made. And we are just always excited to see them go around. We watch cartoons on the TV, and we just don't know who makes. We think that it's magic which makes the cartoons, but I want to tell you today that children, making cartoons is very easy, and you can also make your own cartoons and people can watch them on TV. Games, you can make games. Instead of playing other people's games, you can make games and you make other people play your games. And this is what we call creativity. Now, how do we make these games? We make games by the use of a computer, and a computer is a machine which is it helps the human beings. You know, we human beings, we have the brains, but we are limited. There are things which we can't do faster, but a computer can do them faster. So this computer, we give it instructions. Just the way you are a computer to your mom or to your dad, what your dad or your mom tells you is what you will do. So your parents give you instructions and you do them. So even the computer, we tell it what to do. And today I'm going to be showing you how you can tell a computer or command a computer to do what you want it to do. And a computer simply, you can do a lot with the computer. You can fly aeroplanes, you can fly rockets. Computers can be used in hospitals, they are used in schools, they are used in all parts of, in all sectors, or in all parts, or in real life. You can find computers at home, in hospitals, schools, and everywhere. So we can't avoid them. You need to know how to use them. And the best thing about it is knowing how to use a computer is there, but then knowing how to make a computer make bigger things is luck, and it can only be done by creative people. So today we want to command a computer by putting in instructions using the keyboard, and then we see what we are doing on the screen. So programming is that process of telling a computer what to do. I'm programming it just the way you have been programmed to wake up at 6 in the morning. So you can also program a robot, you can make a program that, for me, you should always open this door. You can even program your door that it always opens at 6. So that's a computer which does that. Now, programming is the process of telling a computer what to do or giving instructions to a computer. Now, today, we have many, just the way you see, I'm speaking English here, and we have someone who speaks French, someone who speaks German, someone who speaks Luganda, someone who speaks, there are many languages in the world, but those languages are called human languages. They are understood by we, the human beings. So I can speak to you and you can understand what I'm saying because you know a human language which we are sharing in common. Computers also have their own languages. They are also in their world. They have their languages, but their languages, they are languages which we share with them in common. And I can speak and the computer hears what I've said, and the computer can speak and I also hear. And that's what we call a computer language. So a computer language, basically they are letters, they are characters, numbers, which are put together to make sense to a computer. So I can just write characters here or symbols, and they will make sense to a computer, and the computer will understand that he wants me to do this. He wants me to execute this. And this is what we are calling programming. Programming is a process of writing instructions to a computer. And when we make a game is called a program. After finishing it, it will be called a program. When I make an animation movie, it's called a program. When I design a robot, the software or the app which is going to enable the robot to do what I want to do is called a program. So we are going to be looking at programs throughout this. It's not only going to be games. We are not only going to do animations. You're also going to look at other programs. For example, most of you might have heard about artificial intelligence. I beg your pardon? If I'm breaking, you can tell me. But I was telling you after this, we're also going to teach you how we are going also to teach you how to do, to design robots. That's artificial intelligence after this workshop. So everything can be done by children. And this is what other continents are doing. So now, this software has code here, and code is used, when you look at how it looks like, you're just seeing bricks. And when I hold on this brick, I click on it, and then I can move this brick. Most of you have played brick game, and that's why this is going to be easy for you. Most of you have carried a stone from the ground to another point. So it's just a matter of moving them. And they have sections. When I have here motion, and I have looks. So I'm going to be explaining what motion means, looks. For those of you who have already used Scratch, you can always just be patient for maybe a few 5 minutes so we have an introduction before we can proceed. But you can always also tell us what you know about it. So we have sound here, and we have events. When I click on control, we have sensing, operators, variables, and my blocks. Now, then we have costumes here. And under costumes, I have my cat here. And a costume can be the appearance of your cartoon or the person you're programming or whatever sprite. So I'm going to also show you how we can draw these, how we can get them without drawing them. We can draw our own buildings, anything creative, we can make it on our own using Scratch. So if I'm breaking, you can always tell me, sorry about that, my network may be. So we also have sounds. You can record your own voice. You can record your own voice and add it to your animation or your game, and to record that, you just come here, then you come here to record. You just hover here to record. But if you want to get one which is already in Scratch, you just click on choose sound, then you will get those which are available. Then we also have downloading. You can download from the internet any sound, then you add it to your game, and that's how the games are actually done. And you can also, let's now see, we know sound, costumes. I'm going to explain, don't worry if you haven't understood. When we start making something, we are going to be explaining when we are doing it. So we can't learn much when we are not doing anything. I just want to introduce the interface, how it looks like. By interface, I mean the appearance of the software. So this part here is called, where you're seeing code, costumes, sound, is called the code, it's called the code area. And this is where we find the blocks of code. And this is the programming area where we drop the blocks of code in order. So right now we are not making anything. We are just still introducing, then we shall start making anything, Ali. So okay, let me just admit some people here, then okay. So now this is where you will be carrying the blocks from here and put them here in order. And remember, when you're programming, a computer cannot understand what you're telling it if you've not arranged your work systematically, or the instructions have to be in order. So you can't just tell a computer that maybe, or even if it's a robot, you can't tell a robot that when you wake up, go to town, then come and maybe open for me the door. No, that's wrong. You have to follow order, just the way at your home. You wake up, maybe you go and take a bath, brush your teeth, prepare some cup of coffee, and before you maybe polish your shoes, iron your uniform, then you can proceed to school. So that's order. You do things systematically, and that's the same idea we want you to bring to Scratch. The way you have been doing things in real life, Scratch is just the way you do things in real life. The way you work at home is going to be doing this. So you follow order. And sorry, everyone who is just joining in, please just mute yourself. Let me try to mute. Okay, those who are just joining us, we are just doing an introduction before we can get started. And when you join, please just mute yourself. Okay, thank you. So this is where whatever we put here is going to be reflected here. So if I want this cat to move, I'm going to write the instructions here, then I click whatever instructions I've said, then it will go on and move. So before, so when we, let me first try to make this cat to move before I show you where to get other, it's not only the cat we can make to move. So there are other sprites here. When I come down here, I see choose a sprite. Then when I click choose a sprite, I have animals, I have people, I have fantasy, dance, music, sports, and a lot. So, but if I don't like to program this, I can just draw my own or download. I can get an animation which has already been made on the internet, then I add it in my movie or my game, and I can make it. So that's what we are going to be showing you today. So without wasting time, I want to just try out one program, and then I will explain the rest. Ali, you are raising up your hand. Please go ahead. Let me give you 1 second, please. And then Laura, you're also raising up your hand. Ask your question, please.
So now what we are making now?
Right now we are making this cat to move.
Okay.
Yeah, then we shall go to something else. Laura, what are you asking?
Nothing, only.
Yes, please.
No, only my question is that what we are making.
Okay, we are making, today we are starting with making the cat to move, then we shall proceed to making a simple game.
Okay, thank you.
So now let's start. So just like driving a car, the car can never move before you put in the key. And when you put in the ignition key, you can start the car, not so. So the same way here, the program, when you see on your computer, it has a start button, meaning the computer can't work without you pressing the start button. Even your phones, you have to put it on using the power button. So even here in computer programs, you always have to have a start where someone starts. So I can, for example, here I have a green flag. When someone comes and presses on the green flag, if you're playing a game, you always see the instructions telling you that press this button, or press maybe here, then the game is going to get started. So this is how we are going to also show you that when you make your game, you decide whether when someone presses the space bar, it will start, whether they press maybe this digit or the button, then it will start. So here, that's called, in Scratch, it's called an event. To start an event is just like starting a car. Now, at this point here, we have, when I click on events, events is the fourth after, the first one is motion. Then when you click on looks, then click sound, then events is the fourth. If you're finding difficulty, don't worry, just ask in the chat, and then I will explain. And if you still don't understand, we are going to, after me explaining this, I'm going to come back. So when it's all about just moving this here. So I want to say, I am seeing let's start. This is the simplest. Whenever someone clicks this green flag, this card should move. So how should I make the card to move when someone has clicked the green flag? So at this point here, the card to move, I start thinking systematically, how does a cat move? The cat moves by making steps. The same way there's a difference between jumping and moving. So if you want me to move, I'll make one step ahead, then another one to follow. So even the cat, we should tell it to make a step by step and then implement the motion. So I'm going to show you how. Okay, Ali says knows how to use Scratch. That's perfect. So let's also guide the others to get to where we are before we can make some advanced games. Someone is saying what app can I use to follow? You can use, let me share the link again. So the link is there again. Okay, thanks, Claire. So Claire is going to be answering some of the questions. So you just click on that link, then you're going to see where we are, or you install the app. Now, let's do this introduction first, such that we don't bore people who already know Scratch. And we also don't want to hurry so much that the rest of us not to understand, because we don't want to leave anyone behind. Now, after saying when green flag is clicked, I go to motion, because motion is all about moving things. So that's common sense. Whenever you want something to move, you will always come to motion. Whenever you want to change the appearance of something, you come to looks, or to make it to say something. Whenever you want to add sound or voice, you come to sound. And whenever you want to change how something behaves, you come to control. Then whenever you want to add something to have a feeling or to sense something, if it's a robot, to sense maybe someone speaking, to sense someone touching them, you can always come to sensing. Then operators, mathematical calculation, which we shall also share with you. Then variables are when you want to use something which repeats itself. Maybe we can say a variable is something like, or if you have maybe things which change over time, maybe we can say age. Age changes, age is a variable. So I'm going to explain when we come to the topic of variables in depth on Wednesday. So for now, let's go to motion, and we click on move 10 steps. So when you bring it here, it shows 10 steps, but you can change it to, when you click inside 10, you can change it to 1 or maybe whatever number you want it to move. For me, I want it to move maybe 3 steps. And let me try and see. When I click the green flag, it's just going to jump. Not so, because I haven't finished the program. Now, I want it to do this forever. I want it to walk from here, so I can move it at this point. I want it to walk from here up to here and then come back. So what I do here now, at this point here, I'm now controlling it. You get, I've already added motion, it can move, but now I want to control it. Now I come to control here, and then I get, there is wait 1 second. So after making 1 step, even when you're walking, you make 1 step, then there is a lag of maybe 1 second, then you make another step. So here I can get wait 1 second after 3 steps, and then move another 3 steps. So I can get either repeat. If I wanted to just do this for 10 times, I can, or 30 times or 40, whichever number I enter here, I can use repeat. But if I wanted to do this forever, to keep moving from here up to, from left to right, and then coming back, that's the example I want to use because it is simple, I can use forever. So when I get forever, what should happen forever? What I want to happen forever is this motion, this moving should happen forever. So I can just remove these blocks and I put them inside forever. They have to be inside forever because this is what is happening forever. Sorry, let me first connect my phone to my PC to power. Okay, thanks. Now, after this, then I bring it, they have to be together because if you want a car to move, you can't have one tire in Kenya, another tire in Algeria, another one in Uganda. So they have to be together. The tires have to be together for the car to move. That's why you're always going to have to put all your blocks, all your bricks. Even when you're building a house, bricks have to be together. And this is what we are trying to see. So when I click green flag here, it will start moving, but it's not walking. This is not cool. It's just as if it's jumping and it's very slow. So I can just come here to 3 and I add maybe 10 steps such that it can jump further. So now it's upon you to make, this is now we are getting to making it to be as if it's walking normally. Because when you always watch cartoons, they don't just jump like this, they always walk normally. And this could be the easiest or maybe the most basic cat ever, but we are going to show you how to paint your own cards or animations or download those which are cool or others which are already inside Scratch. So, but you realize that when the cat reaches here, it just goes through the wall because we haven't told it to sense a wall, you get. So we need to tell the cat to sense that at this point here, you should come back. So you come to motion. When I come to motion here, I will look for the first one here is move, turn. Don't worry about these ones. Just look for the one which says if on edge. We are going to explain the rest when we get there. Look for the one which has if on edge bounce. If on edge bounce, then put it inside the forever. If you're not understanding, again, just please raise up your hand or you type in the chat. You don't need data connection when making the game. When you install the application, you will not need to have data. It works without data. So that's answering that. So I will share the link to the WhatsApp group again. So let's have Candy. Candy says something, then Ali will also ask their question before we proceed. Just go ahead if you're raising up your hand, just go ahead and speak. Or if you can't speak, just type in the chat.
We are lost, Mr. Moderator. Here we are lost. How do we get to give the steps to this card so it can move?
All right. Let
Thank
me try to go back. Okay, Ali, do you have something?
No, sir. Now I have getting. First time I was not getting if on edge bounce, but now I have to.
I'm not just.
Okay. All right, thank you. So let me just, do it again for.
And make it move 3 steps. Move 3 steps. Then stand the step. How do they run the program? To the back row. What's that?
Okay, thank you. Now.
How do you want it?
So let me try to mute. The rest you please mute yourself.
It's supposed to be here or here.
Okay.
What's up?
Okay, let's proceed. Now, let me repeat. I said the first thing is to start the program. So you go to events and then you get the when I click on events here under code section here, then I get when I just click on it using one hand. If it's your phone, you just drag the way you can move your hand on the screen, and then you put it this side. Then if it is someone who is playing with my screen, please stop. Okay. All right, so let's proceed. Now I bring when green flag is clicked here, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I want to make, yes, I go to motion, perfect. So I want you to be guiding me just the way Ali is. Let's make it interactive. So I go to motion, and then what do I do next if I want it to move?
So in motion, you move 10 steps.
Yes, move 10 steps is here. Then what do I do next?
Next, we should go to control.
Control.
And then take forever.
And then take forever.
And take also wait 1 second.
Then I take 1 second.
And take the move 10 steps to the forever. And also the wait one.
Like this, eh? So they are like this, not so. Move 10 steps and then the wait one like that. Then I put both of them inside here, not so.
Yes.
And then after that?
Mine is like this.
Yes, nice. So you have to put them together. You have to put the bricks together. So I put them together like that. So let me just increase my screen for those of you who, I don't know whether Candy is now with us, but if you're not with us, please feel free to ask or to ask for more guidance. So is everyone, so at this point here, I said the cat is going to move, but it's going to get lost in this. So what do I do to make the cat to sense the wall and come back?
Sir, I have not understand.
Now here, when you see when I now click on the green flag here, the cat is just going to move, it disappears in the wall. But how do I make the cat to sense and come back?
So when your cat is going to wall, so you click in that cat and come and put him back.
And put him back. Okay, what if I want him to just come back without, because the robot, you see when you see a robot, no one moves the robot, it moves alone. So we want the cat to come back without someone clicking on it. What do I do? Someone to guess, anyone can.
I'm not sure, but I think we should, near the green flag, you click stop.
Okay, stop will make it to the program to stop working. Now, let me tell you how.
We go to events. We go to events.
Yes. Events is here.
Near the sound.
Near the sound. Here. Okay, now this is all, it's all about moving. So you go to motion, you come to motion, and when you come to motion, and let me keep on muting everyone. So then when you come to motion here, you're going to see, just look under motion, look for the one which says if on edge bounce. This is the edge of our screen. So we want it, when it reaches the edge of our screen, we want it to come back. So you come and choose this if on edge. This is how it looks like. If on edge, bounce. Everyone look for it and find it. If you're not finding it, then you can. Yes, perfect. People were already saying go to motion, so I wasn't reading this. This is good. So if you, after getting if on edge bounce, you just put it inside, inside here, inside the forever. Because everything you want to happen forever, you put it inside forever. But if you want something to happen once, you put it outside the forever.
So like this?
I can't see very well, but you have to put them, yes, move 10 steps. Yes, that's good. Then put it together with the when green flag is clicked. That's okay, Ali. Now go together. Such that
But sir,
yes.
So can I get, how can, for me I've just joined.
Yes.
Yes.
You've just joined. So you go to this link, go to that link, and then you will come where we are so we can follow through. But if you're joining, if you missed the beginning, this meeting has been recorded and we shall share with you in the WhatsApp group the link for this video, which we have been recording throughout. This meeting is being recorded, so don't worry. But for now, just click on that link and then follow through where we are. We have not yet gone so far.
Yes.
Now,
we can
the next
link.
We can also take a background.
Yes, very good. I'm going to show you how to get a background. And there are many backgrounds. You can get backgrounds here. You can take your own pictures at home, or any, you can paint your own, then you include them here. Now, after this, when I click that.
Can you resend from the link?
Okay, let me resend the link to the
on WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay, we have
Mommy told me, how do you expect I'm here?
Mute yourself until I tell you to speak. Okay, fine. Now, you see my cat is moving, but when it comes back when the head is down. So I want the cat to come back when it is straight, when it's walking normally like this. So I come to motion still, and then I look for set rotation because it's rotating and the head is now going down. So there is, just after if on edge bounce, there is rotation, set rotation style, which is, this is how it looks like. So let me just put it here. Set rotation style, then you put left to right. Let it just, or you can say do not rotate. Do not rotate. And then when I put it inside the forever here, the cat is not going to put the head down. But that's not how I want it to. I want it when it, I want it to face this side when it's coming, not just coming with the back. So at this point here, I put left, right. So don't set rotation style to left, right. When it reaches the other side, it faces now the right, then it moves to this, this side. So this is very easy. It may appear or it may feel so hard for you in the beginning because you're doing it for the first time, but with time you're going to find it fun. You're going to make very, very cool projects using this. And so you don't need to just rush to, it's okay not to learn fast, and it's also okay to learn fast. So whichever pace you're using, it's just fine. And we're going to be able to come up with nice programs after this. So, but this cat is not working well. Now, this is where we bring in costumes. When I walk, my leg goes, the first leg goes in front, then the other remains. So that's the process of walking. And that's how cartoons always walk. So at this point here, when you come here to looks, and you say, you look for next costume. A costume is just, now let me explain this first of all. Whenever you see a cartoon walking, changing their clothes, and then laughing, talking, they seem as if they were recorded via camera and maybe it's a video, but it's not actually a video. Whatever you always see are just pictures. Those are pictures which have been programmed to work together. So even as here, a picture, those pictures are called costumes. When we bring together costumes, for example, let me show you what I mean. When I get next costume here and I put it inside here, then my cat is going to appear as if it is working somehow well, but these are only two costumes. Let me show you the costumes. When you click here at costumes, you'll find that my cat has costume 1 and 2. So when I click here and here, it will appear to the person on TV that I'm working. If you have many costumes, it will appear as if it's working like a normal human being. So the more costumes you have, the better the program will look like. So we are going to teach you how to make many costumes such that your cartoon or your animation looks as if it's working like a normal human being. But for now, we can go with this. It's at least making two working somehow normally because it has only 2 costumes. I said costumes. These animations are not always recorded. They just take pictures or make drawings, and they appear as if it's a movie. It appears, you see someone talking and you wonder, how can a cartoon talk? How can it talk like my grandmother? You can record your grandmother's voice, then you add animation, and you make the mouth to be opening and closing as if someone is talking. And we're going to get to that later stage. So let me try to mute the people who are just coming in. Sorry for the background noise, which is interfering the rest of you. Now, I hope everyone is here. And if you're stuck, please raise up your hand and you ask before we move to the next stage. I want to talk. You can go ahead and talk.
Sir.
Let's go ahead.
By mistake, I have cut the head of the cat. Yeah, like this.
Hey, let me you that's the mistake. You are creative, so you can move this head up here, or you can click it and bring it back. Okay? Then after that, you click on code. You click code here. Because you move from costume and come to code. Okay. You try to move. You can even try to move the hand.
Sir, I cannot not listen. Your voice is very much noise.
I request everyone to mute. Whoever is joining, I'll be trying to mute them. So I was saying that you can remove, you can draw this. We are going to be drawing these hands by ourselves. As you can see, these were just drawn, and you can dismantle them, and you can even remove the eyes. So whatever you can, we shall show you how to draw each part and then bring them together and make it as if it's a movie. So it's okay to do that, but you can always undo that by using this this function. We are also going to show you these functionalities. Don't worry. For now, we are just trying to do the introduction, and we are going to get to advanced coding tomorrow. So let me see someone in the chat asking a question. Solomon, how do I enter the group? Okay, I'm going to share the link to the WhatsApp group very soon. May you pick me up, please. Take me to that point where you got the cat from. Very good. Thank you, Audrey. Let me do that. So for those of you who have the WhatsApp link, you can share it in the chat because I'm still busy for others to also join. So this is where the cat, let me show you how to get the cat. If you didn't find the cat here, you can come here where there is choose sprite, and then you click on choose sprite, and then you just go to animals, and you get the cat, which is here. It will come here already. But since I already have a cat, I'll just delete this one here. Now.
Sir?
Yes?
Can I take any people or fox or anything?
Yes, yes. You are free to take anything that you feel like. Take any person, take anything. There are very many here. We are just beginning. That's why I hadn't selected some of these. But if you feel you like, yeah, you can select. If you want ballerina here, you can select ballerina. If you want, maybe.
I have selected Kiran.
All right, that's nice. So whichever you select, you'll have to write a program for it. Right now, I have, they are called sprites. I have 3 of them, but it's only the cat which is moving because it's the one I've written a program for. So if I want ballerina to move, I'll also add the program for ballerina, but I don't want to be fast. So let me first delete this. We are going to get to that stage later because we have many people who are starting Scratch today. Now, so for those who have the WhatsApp, okay. So Kusima is asking how do they run the code for the cat to run. So after writing the code, you click on the green, you have said green flag. So you click on the green flag here, and then it will move. The green flag. So whenever someone clicks the green flag, it's going to move. If you want to stop, you click on stop.
Sir?
Yes?
When I have selected Kiran, so everything which I have fallen like green and forever, and everything has gone.
Okay, because first delete this the way I did it. Let me see.
Like this.
Let me see. Okay, now you deleted the cat because it's the cat which was programmed. So you can write the same programs here for that person you've selected. You have to write the programs.
Excuse me, moderator. Excuse me.
Yes, please.
Excuse me, moderator. I think I want that student to pay attention first as she's trying out what you're saying. Let her first listen because she's disrupting. We cannot go any further when she's taking us back. Let her practice when the lesson is done so that everybody benefits. She's like interjecting, you do this, you're trying to explain, she's interjecting. Mute her, let her pay attention. We all pay attention. In our free time, we need to practice. Then when we don't understand, we have to send you at least on this WhatsApp group. We send the questions and how to help out. other than interjecting. It's like you're teaching one pupil. We want her to listen so that everybody benefit. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I think we are going to be doing that. So Ali, you can first listen in, then you are going to come in with the questions when I probe you to do so, or everyone else, such that we can all benefit from the program. So those who are asking for the link to the WhatsApp group, let me do that. So sorry about that. So we are going to now at least move forward. Thank you very much for the advice. Okay, so everyone can just text in the chat, as Mary has said, if you have a question. So for now, let's proceed because we have a few minutes left of today's workshop. Now, this cat, when I click the green flag, the cat can move. Now, the next thing I want to do is to add some sound to the cat because the cat needs to meow. The cat meows. So I want to go and add some sound. And at this point here, I go to sound, just the way I said. You go to sound, then you get the sound you want. Or you can record yourself or record your cat at home or your dog, whichever animal you're programming. So here I want to say that forever, I'm going to be getting this here, playing sound meow until that all start sound meow. So I'm going to put this inside the forever. So I don't want to make noise for you. That's why I have stopped. But when you add this sound here, the cat is going to meow. Or if you don't want the cat to meow, you can click on this arrow here, then you record your voice. Or you can get another sound. I'm going to show you how to get other sounds. Now, when you want to add a different sound, you go to sounds here. There is code here, costumes here, then there is sounds here. And under sounds here, down here, you see a speaker here, something like a speaker, that icon here. When you click on it, you're going to see many sounds here. You can select the sounds of different animals, the sounds of people, voices, whatever you choose. And for now, I'm just going to stay with the cat. Or you can record your own voice. So, or you download maybe music or download any voice from the internet. Then you come here to upload the sound which you downloaded. Now, let's proceed. So after choosing, let me show you, let me try to just add one sound and I show you. Just as an example, when I choose maybe this one, I'll come back to code. So sorry for those who are, I would like everyone to mute themselves. They're just joining in, so let me try to mute everyone. Please mute yourself, otherwise we are going to remove you from the meeting. Thank you. How do you record your voice? I'm also going to show you that. Let's go slowly. Today is just the first day, so you can't do everything. Now, I've added this sound. There is this sound which I've added, and I can add many sounds if I want one part to have many sounds. Now, after adding it here, I'm going to come to code, and when I come to code, so I'm going to look for. I come back here to start sound, and when I click on this arrow, the sound I've added will appear here because I've already put it and I want to use it at this point here. So let's try that, but for now, just stay with the meow. We are going to get to more sounds when we advance. And also recording. To record your voice, you just come here still to sound, then come here and then click where there is that microphone, and then click on record. And when you click on record, it will ask you to allow. So you allow it to interact with your device, then it will enable you to record. So for now, I'm not going to record. So let me just close this and we move to something else. We shall get there. You don't need to worry. We should go slowly. If you're going to be a very good innovator, you have to be doing things systematically. Don't rush. People who rush always fall. So even if even if you're bright, you need to take time and be slow and understand, and also be able to teach your fellow siblings at home. When we teach you here, we shall be happy when you tell us that you've taught your neighbors, you've taught your children. So you should do it slowly to understand. Now, after putting the sound, I want to add the background. So how do I add a background? I can add a background which is like a video. I can add.
I know, sir.
You can, yes, Ali, you can type in the chat when you have a question. Then I will ask you to speak at the end of the session. Then now, this is choosing a sprite. A sprite, I told you, they are the animations. And the pictures, when I want the background, I come here to choose a backdrop. In programming, the background is called a backdrop. So when I click on backdrop, I can choose a backdrop or a background for my game or for my animation, or I can paint mine. I'm going to get to this tomorrow. So for now, let's just use the first one, which is click on choose a backdrop and choose any. I want you to choose any background which satisfies you. For me, I'm just going to go with where can this cat walk? Let me see. I want my cat.
Sir, I will choose.
Yes, please.
I will choose.
Okay.
School.
Okay, you choose school. Me, I'm going to choose. Let me choose boardwalk. You can choose any that you feel like, and.
But sir, when I have to.
Please. Ali, can you just, do you know how to type in the chat? I'm going to be able to read what you are asking, then I'm going to give you a chance to speak because we have less time. Thank you. So now at this point here, I have a background and my cat can just now come here and then walk. Don't worry, this is now, the background it just looks like a picture, but when you always watch those movies, you see as if the background is moving. And we are going to get there. But for now, I want us to just use a picture. Just select any backdrop and just have your cat moving and a backdrop here like this. And then your cat should be able to meow. Yes. Is everyone okay? If you're not okay, just type in the chat then before I proceed to the next stage. So I can see, I know how to get the background. Very good, Ali. When I have deleted my first cat, so everything code has been gone. So if you have deleted the cat, you can bring the cat back, then you write this same code. You write the code to program it. You should not always delete your cat. Let me have another question from anyone who has a question. If you're not understanding, if you want me to explain something, please feel free to go to type in the chat. Okay, those who want the WhatsApp link is there. So if everyone is okay at this point, let's proceed. Now, what I've done is my cat can now move from left to right. It can meow. But then that is that. So after this is the first program. Let's not do a lot for now. Let's save. Now, this is how you save the program. We are going to show you how to, you have not yet gotten the accounts, but for now, just click on file. There is up here you see file, and it shows you new. This is to start a new project. This is to load the project which you've already worked on. And then the last one is save to your computer or save to your phone. So when I click on save to your computer, it will ask me to allow, then I will allow, and then it is going to be saved. But before maybe, you can always name, you will choose your name. My computer doesn't allow me to choose the name, but for yours, it should always bring you where to put your name before you give your project the name before you save. So after saving this project, I want to start another project. So I hope everyone has finished understanding. If you're not understanding this code, I'm going to remove the code. So ask before I remove the code. I want to start writing another code. It's just an instruction. And this is the whole program for this card. So whoever sees this card moving, they will have to look for this. This is the program, which is, I told you a program is a group of instructions which make an animation or anything you're programming to do whatever you want it to do. So now this is what's making this card behave like this. Let me see in the chat the question before we proceed. How to save? How to save? You just go to File, where there is File on your left, then click Save to your computer. Then Candy is asking, hello, my cat goes up and down while in motion. Help me fix it. So you fix it by getting set rotation style and put it to left, right. So set rotation style, you go to motion. When you are in motion here, as you can see, you scroll down and you look for, you have to first put it on edge bounce, which is here for me. Then now I put set rotation style, which is here. Then I change it to be left to right. Then I put it inside the forever. It will surely do come back when the head is not down. So then Audrey is saying, help me on the very first step before bringing the cat. Before bringing the cat, what you mean? I didn't get you at that point, but the first thing before bringing the cat is just, you first have to bring the cat or something you want to program before you can write the code. Then how can I design the app for my project? So we are going to get there tomorrow. For today, we are doing the introduction, and starting tomorrow, we are going to be starting now your work. So that's today, it's all about understanding how to use the software. So if you have any question about how to use the software today, feel free to ask. The other advanced programs, we are going to start them tomorrow. So you would expect to make your first game tomorrow because we don't want to rush such that you don't understand the basics. Then how can I get another character? I can show you that. So to get another character, Ruthie, you go to below the screen here, below the screen where you're seeing the cat moving, you're going to see the cat with the plus sign on the head. So when you click it, sorry, let me just mute the people who have just come in. So whenever you come in, please mute yourself. If your app doesn't support, if your phone doesn't support the app, you just go to create, or I'm going to send you the APK or the file to install this software via WhatsApp. We are working on some app which we are going to be, it's going to be ready by today, and we share it, which you can use it to, which can support all phones, even the older phones. So then, someone, let me finish. So. Okay, sorry. Now, you go, if you want other characters, you go to choose a sprite here. Then you will choose, and if I want Avery, I will choose Avery here. So that's where we're getting. So let's not hurry. Sir, can I talk? Ali, you want to talk? First, hold on. Ali, let me give you 1 second to talk. If anyone also wants to talk, you can ask. So I'm going to remove this code.
Can I record my sound for my cat?
No, don't record the sound right now. We shall do that tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So let's proceed. let me get, I think questions are done. So let's proceed to the next step. How did I bring the green flag? The green flag is always here. The green flag is always here. When you go to your Scratch, you're going to see the code area, code section here, then the programming area here. This is the code section where you get the blocks. Then this part, like the field. It's just like the field where you play soccer or play football from or play netball from. This is where you put your blocks. Then here is the screen. Whatever you program here will appear here. You'll see how you want it to behave will appear this side here. So above here, you have the green flag for starting it, and then the stop for stopping it. But we are going to show you it's not only the green flag which starts the program, but how do I get the green flag to the event? So this green flag to program, the block which programs the green flag is got from the event. So when you go to events, there is when yeah, which you can to you. Now let's proceed. Okay, so I think I will take the other questions at the end. There are many questions coming in. I've got it. Okay, nice. Please mute yourself. Try to mute everyone before you proceed. Sorry about that. Tomorrow we shall get someone who will be immediately they join, such that we don't waste much time. And if I mute you, please don't mute yourself. Otherwise, if you unmute yourself, I'm going to remove you, and then you will not be able to join again. So let me, maybe I see Techno, come on, 15, you want to say something before, but as you're saying something, I'm going to just click on, and I'm going to go to project. So I click on file, then I click on new project. And at this point here, I want to press OK, such that whatever I was doing now has disappeared, and I want to do a different project. So let me share my screen. Sorry, I by mistake stopped sharing. So now, before we proceed, Techno, come on, 15, you want
So, Master.
Yes, please.
My phone doesn't support. Can you send for me the APK?
Yeah, I'm going to send you via WhatsApp, but for now,
yes,
you can also use this. You just go to the, let me send you the link to use the one for online, which you need to be connected to the internet. But the APK we shall send when it is stable. We are finalizing. Then by today's evening, we shall share it.
Okay.
So just click on that link which I've shared, and then you will be able to come. Me, I'm coding using the online version.
Oh.
So, yeah. So now let's proceed. Okay, those Deo Gracias, don't worry. In the next project, I'm going to show you how to make the cut to make actual steps. So be attentive this time round. But this time round, I don't want the cut. The cut is so boring. So I just come to delete. You can delete the cut by clicking here where there is a bucket. I'm trashing it. I'm like, cut, enough of you. So I don't have the cut. And I want to come here to choose. This is where, when you click on this icon here, I don't know how it appears on your phone, but you should see below your screen here, you're going to see something like choose a sprite. And then when I click on choose a sprite, you're going to see. So I want to make two people who are going to dance, and I'm going to choose Anina. I'm going to choose Anina, and I want to choose another person. I want them to go for a birthday party. Then I'm going to choose Bellarina. So I want to program 2 people to dance. And before I'll add the background later, and I add the balloons, I add the music later. But for now, I want to make them to start dancing. I have a question. Okay, Ali, please ask within 1 second.
So when I
Okay, now, for now, I'm going to mute everyone, and no one is going to be able to unmute. You will ask afterwards, or text in the chat, because we have less than 15 minutes left for our session to end today. Now, you see, when I choose 2 sprites, let me do it again. Someone may be stuck. I'm seeing people raising up their hands. So let me just bring them back again. So when I said I deleted the cat and there was nothing here. Now to get something here, I come here. Sorry, I just said I come here, but someone would be wondering, I come where? So I come to under here where there is Sprite. There is this Sprite, choose a Sprite. Then I click, and then I choose whichever. I can first come here to people, and I look for whichever I like, ballerina. So I'll just choose ballerina, and maybe let me just get a guy. So which guy can dance here? Let me get Champ 99 here. And let me get ballerina as well. So I want ballerina to be in the middle here. Ballerina is the baby. So now, at this point here, I want these people. So programming is all about thinking creatively. I want to make these guys, these friends of mine, to dance. They have gone to a birthday party. How do I make them to start dancing? Now, I'm going to write a simple program to make them to dance, but it's only tomorrow or maybe on Wednesday when we shall make them to really dance like real people. For today, we are just going to make them to be as if they're dancing like cartoons. Now, this is how you do it. I first start with Anina. After writing the program for Anina, I'll click on Champ 99. You have to click on it until you see the blue, like the person you want to program is in blue. When I want to program ballerina, I click on ballerina, then ballerina will have blue here. Okay, so I hope that really makes sense to you. All right. Now, after this, let me start with ballerina. So I click ballerina and I say when green flag is clicked, but it's not only the green flag. I can say, okay, just because some of you are using phones, but I would use spacebar on my computer, or any letter, or the up arrow, or down arrow, right arrow. There are a lot. All these events, we shall use them throughout the week. But for today, I want to just use so don't worry and think that all games we shall be making, if someone has to press the green flag to start them. No, we can press the letters, we can press the buttons. You can just make someone to shake their phone and then the game starts. So let's first concentrate on understanding the concept. Now, when green flag is clicked, I want ballerina to dance. So this time we are not moving. Ballerina is not going to move, no one is going to move, but I want them to just start dancing. Now, at this point here, we realize that these are always just pictures. As I told you, they are costumes. The cartoons you always see, they don't record them using a camera. They just get pictures, put them together into costumes, and then they program them to be as if a video. When you click on costumes here, for ballerina, you see ballerina has 4 costumes. Yeah, ballerina has 4 costumes. This one here, when she's quoting, this one so when they make them to play very fast, it will appear as if she's dancing. That's always the trick behind. Now, let me show you what I mean. So when I say when green flag is clicked, and then I say, I go to control and I bring forever because we want her to dance forever. And then I go to looks and I bring next costume. Next costume, because I said the pictures are called costumes. So I want it to be going to the next costume after every 1 second. So you go to control and say, wait 1 second. If I'm too fast, interrupt me, because we are not here. I'm not here to teach myself. I'm here to share with you. So everyone today has to understand. And don't worry, people will laugh at you that you're not understanding fast. Everyone, good students understand slowly. So feel free to ask in the chat. Just type in the chat, then I'll see what you want me to respond to. Now, so at this point here now, I like to, when I click the green flag, Ballerina is going to dance, but she's not dancing well. So I can just say, instead of 1, I say 0.1. Just, okay, maybe 0.2. Still, that's so the smaller the number, the faster the ballerina dances. So if I say 0.0, okay, 0.15. Okay, that's okay. Now, ballerina is appearing as if she's dancing. This is too basic, but I just want you to understand the concept for now. And now, next, I want to, yes, you can use the same app for other apps. We shall show you how. Now, after programming ballerina, we have a few minutes, so let me do this first. I go to Champ 99. You see, this program was only for ballerina. When I click on Champ 99, Champ 99 has no program. That's why he's not doing anything. So I'll do the same. I go to events and I put the when green flag is clicked here. And then I go to control and I get the forever. If I'm too fast, please just text in the chat. Yeah, okay. Yes, the lower the minute, the higher the speed. Very good. So for those of you who want to make apps like WhatsApp, it will take, we are going to, we can't make everything today, but with time, we shall teach you how to do that. Now, you are very fast, sorry, Ali, let me try to slow down. Now, when green flag is clicked, I want next costume as well. So I want ballerina to, this is now Champ 99. So I go to next costume. I'm just going to write the same code and I put it inside forever. Then I go to control and I wait. Just like my friend said, the lower the minutes or the seconds, the faster. So if I put this to be maybe 0.1 as well, when I click green flag, when I stop and I click green flag, now two guys have programs, 2 people have programs and now they are dancing. Now I go to Anina. And why are they dancing? These are just pictures which are moving. Even when they are walking, it's always just pictures which are moving. And for us, when we see on the screen, we see as if they are dancing. Now let's go to Anina. When I click on Anina, I do the same. I go to events and I say when green flag is clicked, I go to control and I get the forever. Then I go to looks and after I get the next costume, I'm a little bit fast because this is what we've been doing for ballerina, Champ 99 and Anina. So then I go to control and I get the wait 1 second. Then I just click inside 1 to change it to maybe 0.1 as well. Then when I stop and I restart, everyone should be as if they are dancing. Now let's get to the, let me just read in the chat to answer one question before we finalize. So we do the same. Yes, you do the same, Ali. Okay, forgive me. But I'm poor guy and I want to make money, please. Okay, no, don't worry. Innovators, people who are creative, make money. And we shall teach you how to make games and even make people to make games which people can buy. So you have to just be slow. You can't, if you try to understand one day, everything in one day, you're going to burst. So we don't want your heads to burst. So at this point here, I want to add a background. So to add a background, I'll just go to, this is Sprite. Now backdrop is the last one on my right. So when I click here, background, I look for a background which has a birthday party, just like Ali has one. Let me choose concert. So when I choose concert, my friends will come. If concert is not good, you can choose any background that you like. And at this point here, yes, Ali has balloons. So now after this, you click on the stage and you program the stage. Now I want to show you how to program the stage, because there are always, in any party, there are always those lights which come up, and maybe there are things flying in the air. So you can add your own. So for now, I want to just add maybe the lights which always come. These lights you're seeing, I want to make them maybe active. Now I can go to events. Anything I do, I have to first start with events, because it's just like a key to start a car. So I say whenever green flag is clicked, then I come to looks, and okay, I first go to control to get the forever, and then I come to looks, and let me just make a simple one to change. Let me just change color effect. So I change color effect by 25, and I put it here, and then I wait every 0.1 second. That should be enough for this background. So let me see. Now this is what is happening, as if there are lights in the cinema hall or maybe in the dance hall. And we shall also make, you can make other people to be walking behind them. And so you can put a DJ there to be playing with the laptop, but we shall get there. As I said, today we are just learning how to use the software. Now at this point here, we would like to finalize today's session. We always want to keep time such that we give you time to do other activities at home and to rehearse. So tomorrow we shall start very early, and we shall not waste time with introductions. We already know each other. So let me share the link to the WhatsApp group for more communication once again for those of you who missed. And then at this point here, I'm now giving anyone a chance to ask a question, and then we can proceed to, let me first read the questions here. Can we put a DJ? Yes, we shall teach you how to do that. How can I define coding in simple terms? Bridget, coding is the process of giving a computer instructions on what to do. If I want my sibling, my young sister, to start jumping, I will tell my sister to start jumping. I give her instructions that the first thing you do is to raise your hands like this, then start going up and down. Those are instructions. So coding is a process of writing instructions. A computer doesn't hear English. It doesn't hear our mother languages, but it has its own language called a programming language, and Scratch is one of them. We shall be looking at other languages in the future when we grow, but for now we shall be using Scratch. So coding is just like writing programs which can be used to help people in real life, like to make a game, to make apps which help in the medical field, in education, and all other fields. I hope I've answered. We can add a DJ. May you please help us with more information. Okay, let me share the link to WhatsApp. We shall give you more information. It's the WhatsApp group you'll find. Okay, my name is Solomon. You will find my number in the WhatsApp. I'll be communicating with the rest of the team. Now, let me get someone to give, let me now make closing remarks. and then we shall do other stuff. Now, when you saw, if you want to speak, just raise up your hand. After me speaking, I'll give you a chance to give closing remarks. So these people are dancing. We need to add music. I showed you how to add music. So that should be easy. You just go to sounds here and you get the start, or I can just get play sound until done and I put it here. Then I come here, it's not there. So I want a song. I can record my song, download the song from the internet, or I can get one which is here. So when I go to sound, let me do this for 1 minute. I go to sound, then I come here and I choose sound. I can just type here party or birthday, then I click it. So after choosing birthday and birthday coming here, so birthday is here. Now I can go back to code and I just click this arrow here. When I click on the arrow which points down, that cut triangle which points down, I can now look for birthday and I add it. And then when I play, it is going to play the birthday song. Sorry for the noise. I hope that's now okay. So for now, let's just stop here and we shall share more. I'll share the recording of this session. You can share with your friends who missed today's session and they can also go through. And also tomorrow we shall be doing something very cool. By tomorrow, everyone should have the app, everyone should have practice. So we are going to guide you via WhatsApp how to do this. At this point here, I thank you all for having spared your time to be with me until this hour. We are supposed to take 2 hours for every session. And let me give Ali and Techno. Let me start with Techno. Anyone who wants to give closing remarks, please go ahead. Let me start with Techno. You just raise up your hand, then I'll give you a chance to give closing remarks. So for now, let me stop my sharing my screen, and then, okay, let's have, let me first unmute. Techno 915, you want to say something? Go ahead. So let me allow you to. Okay, please go ahead and unmute and go ahead and speak. Whoever is ready to speak, to say something. As I read in the chat, you just follow the link to get, so this is the...
Okay, sir. Then tomorrow we're going to start on coding. How we add a detail.
Yes. Tomorrow we are going to teach you many skills and you're going to do your own stuff. Tomorrow is going to be a day for everyone doing what they feel like.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Let's have another person. Yes.
Let's have another person participate.
Okay, let's have Ali. Ali, please go ahead. And at this point here, we said we are going to give a chance to. Do we have anyone who is not in Uganda right now to also say something?
So, Master, can this app make cartoon faces?
Yes, we shall show you how to do that, and we shall also give you other. We shall also give you apps that you will be able to use as we grow. So we are going to be whichever step we get to. If Scratch can't do it, we are going to give you the other software to use. So we are going to be handling software by software.
Software on the PCs.
The PCs and phones. The software has support both phones and PCs.
Okay.
Okay, let me give a chance to. Yes.
Can today? I mean tomorrow. What we will make a game.
Yes, tomorrow we shall make a game. I can assure you that.
Everybody is agree? Everybody is agree to make a game?
Yeah, we're going to make a game tomorrow.
Okay, anyone else from anyone from South Africa, from West Africa, one person from each of the country to give the closing remarks, then we end this meeting. Just unmute yourself, then tell us which school or institution you're representing. And then we have ended today's session, but join our WhatsApp group. You're going to share the link for this recording, and you will follow through such that you can be able to start with us tomorrow when we. So please repeat how to install. Okay, if you're from West Africa or South Africa or another region which has not introduced themselves, please go ahead. If there are no people, then we can, you're free to leave. If you have a question, you remain, but the rest you're free to leave. And you join the WhatsApp group, or maybe we shall send you. You are going to use the same link for Zoom tomorrow, so it's not going to change.
Okay, Master. The WhatsApp group is called the Creative Child Foundation.
Yes, Creative Child Foundation.
Okay, I've joined.
Sir?
Okay, someone from Lesotho, do you want to just say something to us, hi to us, and maybe which institution? We are really happy to see you joining us today.
Hi, good afternoon.
Sir,
Yes, please go ahead. Yes. The rest, please unmute yourselves. Okay, please go ahead.
Oh, I have my daughter here, but she's shy to speak. Anyway, this is the Tabitha from Lesotho.
All right, nice to meet you. I hope you, we are going, if you missed any part, if you joined late, then we shall share the video. Your daughter can go through, then she prepares herself for tomorrow. But you are going to be sharing more information to guide
What
you.
if we don't have WhatsApp?
If you don't have WhatsApp, we are going to create a Google Meet, a Google Hangouts group for you to chat with us on Google. If you have, once you have Gmail, you can be able to access. So I'm going to share the Google Hangouts group for you who doesn't have WhatsApp. Is it okay?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
let's have Bridget. Then we, as I said, anyone is free to leave. We have finished today's session. I only want people who have questions to remain or who still have time. But if you have something else to do, please go ahead and leave.
So can we leave if you have finished?
Yes, you can leave. You can leave right now. If you're finished,
so you are going to send for us the video when you, plus you have just come late.
I will send the video today.
The group.
Yes, in the group and via your emails.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you very much for coming today. Thank you very much. Bridget, I see your hand up. Please go ahead. All right.
Okay,
so, all right.
What is the name of the app? Bye.
Hi. Let me, the name of the app is called Scratch.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Thank you for being us today.
Scratch. But first, I feel like then I miss one word. Scratch.
If you miss, let me share the link to the Scratch to download Scratch again. So when you download, you don't need internet to use it. So after installing it, you don't need internet to use it. Okay, now I want to stop recording the meeting. So whatever we speak is not. So I'm also sharing, for those of you, we have been broadcasting on YouTube, and you can, that's the link to the YouTube video for those of you who can access YouTube. And we're also going to be sharing the video directly via email. So if you're not, don't have access to YouTube, we are going to send you a video via email.